Good morning from Groovy Eggs Farm. I am Jeff. Bright and early. I've got a Suburban full of chickens back there. I don't know how to get out of the way. There we go. So we got 11 pullets, and then there's some boys in here. They will have 6 little cockerels to choose from. 3 of those are Whiting True Blues. 3 of those are Copper Marans. I think 2 black Copper Marans and 1 blue Copper Marans boy. The Whiting True Blues, the ones like in the front there with the white it mixed in, those are my duckwing. And then the little guy on the left there is mostly black. He's also a Whiting True Blue, but he'll have a different feather color. And yeah, some of you, all of them, none of you guys are coming home, but we're only dropping off one of these guys. They can pick which one they would like the best, and the rest of them can come home and live out their lives here. All right, time to head out. Welcome back to Groovy Eggs Farm. I am Jeff. I've got an exciting video for you today. If you missed it, I sold a flock of chickens and I didn't tell you who I was selling it to. Well, their video is out now. Simple Life Reclaimed. You can go have a look at their flock of chickens and their brand new coop. Also a link down below to Simple Life Reclaimed. Drew and Lindsay, they helped me out with the big favor, and they gave me a ride into Russellville to pick something up, and we got to stop at Chick-fil-A, which was all right. I've only had Chick-fil-A maybe a handful of times. I do not remember. It's not anyway, to each their own. We got a little Chick-fil-A, and then this happened. Uh-oh, what is this? This is what I'm getting ready to drive home in. 2013 Chrysler Town & Country. No, I did not win the lottery. No, I'm not selling my pullets for $200 each yet. This was just an incredible gift from my family. an incredible gift from my family. I was not expecting this, and my family passes along cars, and everybody's got a car that somebody else had first, and I am so very lucky that I've been the recipient many times of family hand-me-downs. So let's take a look at it. This is a 2013 Chrysler Town & Country minivan. It's the touring model, which is the base model. So it doesn't have, it's got plenty of features. We'll get into that. But it doesn't have everything. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining one bit. 120,000 miles. It's been in the family for a few years. And it was wrecked. I have an uncle with an auto body shop, and that's what he does. It was rear-ended, but you can't tell there's any damage. That's one of the ways we can, save some on transportation. I've gotten a few, several vehicles from my uncle over the years. And yeah, this is a Groovy minivan. It is 10 years old, but this is probably the nicest vehicle I've ever owned. And I have owned one brand new car. That was way back in 2000, but it wasn't this nice. See, look at that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. I'll wear them out. But everything works as it should. I have had a minivan before. It was a Mercury Villager. Actually, it was a Nissan Quest. One of the things I really like about minivans is they're comfortable for long drives and they're easy to get in and out of. So I am all about the comfort and the ease in getting in and out. Let's take a look at the inside. This Chrysler Town & Country has what's called stow and go seating. So the third row, yeah, thanks for the input over there, Mr. Rooster. The third row folds into the ground and then you can pop it up, I guess, somehow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, there we go. And then, not bad. You can fit 6 or 7 people in there. All right. And then this, let's see if I can figure out how to do that. I am definitely digging it. Let's take a look at the inside. This is definitely comfortable, plenty of leg room for me. We've got power everything over here, lights. This controls the, yeah, I should plug it in and turn it on, huh? There we go. There's your cruise control. Oh yeah, yeah. I need my cruise control. My legs do not like being confined to one position for long periods of time. So if I want to do anything more than like a half an hour or so, cruise control really helps me out. Yeah, you've got the speedometer, and that's your RPM gauge. temperature, gas gauge, but this little middle section does some stuff too. Let's see if I can get it to do some stuff. What are you doing, middle? Oh, maybe I gotta turn the car on? Anyway, that'll do your mileage. There we go. Vehicle speed. It'll tell you what your fuel economy is. It will, and this thing gets like 18 around town. It should get over 20 on most of my trips that I'm doing, because I do not drive in town. I'm quite a ways. And then your trip info and yeah, a lot of stuff in there. So that's pretty cool. Fuel economy, vehicle speed. I think I'm going to keep it on vehicle speed. Nice. What else can I tell you? Cruise control. It's got Bluetooth, and it'll interact with your phone. The stereo on the back of the steering wheel on this side, you can fast forward and rewind, and on the back on this side is the volume. So that's pretty cool. It has a hard drive in there. I've already transferred a bunch of my music files, and it just stores it on the hard drive, and then you can play it off of that. Then you've got you've got a DVD player. Yeah, that's not only a CD player, but it is a DVD player. And clock, temperature control. Does not have the heated seats. The upper models do have the heated seats. Economy mode. We've got some cup holders, little storage tray, couple of outlets. We got more cup holders. This little thing comes up for storage. More cup holders there. I'm like, why do you need 6 in the front seat? Well, more storage down there, another outlet, and what you do is you can slide that back so that they've got cup holders in the back seat too. So well, that's kind of cool. We've got, let me put this back. We got 2 glove boxes. There's an upper one, and that one has a USB port in it. So you can charge stuff, or you can play music off the USB, but yeah, it's got a USB port in there. And then the other glove compartment there. Yeah, definitely the fanciest, schmanciest vehicle I have ever had. And, you know, I'm set it up. I could, you know, we got 3 people and plenty of space for cargo. Chicken feed, chickens, what have you. Oh, and the DVD player. Yep, let's see if I can turn this around. Yep, it's got 1 DVD player for the second row. Is that the DVD player? Yeah, it is. Yes. 2013 Chrysler Town and Country. And it is mine. Now, I got to do a few things before I can start driving it. Oh yeah, one other thing. It's got a backup camera. A backup camera. Fancy. Cool beans. I got myself a reliable vehicle that I could take off across the country in, and feel comfortable that it's, you know, pretty cool. So yeah, I was actually planning on getting a second vehicle this year, but not the first week of this year. I was not prepared for the timing of this, and that's, you know, you go with the flow, and the flow was me getting a getting a wonderful reliable vehicle. And yeah, that's cool. So what's going to happen to the Suburban, to Boss Hog? Well, yep. I do plan on keeping Boss Hog. That has always been the plan. You know, it's a classic that I'd love to hang on to for the rest of my life. I'd even like to invest in it some and restore it and keep it on the road. You know, it's a classic square body. This is a 1991 Chevy Suburban, and the body's in great shape, needs a paint job, but yeah, but I do plan on keeping this. It's not etched in stone, but I would love to restore this, get it painted, and you know, nothing extravagant, but just cool enough. So that's my plan with the Suburban, is to hang on to it. It's a great utility vehicle. You know, you can haul 4x8 sheets of, you know, whatever, plywood and wallboard and all that stuff. Get it running good enough, you can hitch a trailer to it and tow things around, and it's just a great utility vehicle to have around. It gets horrible gas mileage, but this thing, I'll double my gas mileage in this. It's gonna save me a bunch of money. Another reason to keep Boss Hog around is that I can't drive this thing yet. Oh, as they say, there ain't no such thing as a free lunch. Like with a lot of things in life, the government and the insurance companies, they want their piece of the pie, and I was not prepared for this as far as cash flow goes. I am skating by this winter, not hatching any chicks, not making any money. Sold a flock, you know, that really helped me out, but like yesterday, I got 8 eggs. You know, I've got 32 hens that are laying right now. I've got 50 some that'll be laying later this spring and early summer, but they are not ready yet. So I've got to wait until I've got enough income coming in so I can get this thing insured, and the plates and the taxes and all that rigmarole. And one way I can hopefully make a little bit of extra scratch so I can start driving this thing around, it's been sitting here all week already, is I have a new t-shirt logo design, and here it is. Yes. So my store is up. If you want to get some Groovy Eggs Farm merchandise, it is available. Different, Doug and Ashley from Different, they designed the egg that I use as the O's in Groovy. So they designed that and gifted it to me. And then I know it's a little out of proportion. I'm a little out of proportion. It's a little out of balance. I'm a little out of balance. So I figure it fits. It's a good first effort for my Groovy Eggs Farm merchandise. The store should be, I don't know how it works on a phone, but on a computer, I've got a tab, community. It's got, you know, videos, live, shorts, community, and now I've got a store tab. You should be able to access my merchandise there. Underneath the video on the computers, it should have a listing of my merchandise. The typical stuff, your t-shirts, hoodies. One's a pullover hoodie, one's a zip-up hoodie. There's a mug in there, there's a bandana in there, and there's a puzzle in there, which is, it is not cheap. It is not cheap. It doesn't have my logo on it, but what I did is I used a picture of my colorful chicken eggs, and I thought that would make an interesting puzzle. But yeah, that's in there if anybody's interested. A 500-piece puzzle with some of my Groovy eggs that you have to match the browns and the greens, and I don't know, it could be an interesting puzzle. And then, you know, the hoodies and sweatshirts and t-shirts. So if you have a look, I am hoping to make a little extra scratch so I can get this thing on the road. I've got people to see and places to go. That's one thing with the mileage on the Suburban, and it doesn't run perfectly. I don't exactly trust it for long trips, and it doesn't have cruise control for long trips anyway. So this is going to open me up for going to visit some friends. I've I've been wanting to go visit Papa Pepper forever, and now It's All Grady is up there, and Sherry, the Apricot Tiny House, and Jess at Tree Haven. Did you know he's building a tiny house, like ground up, building it himself? You should check out Tree Haven. That's going to be a great series. And yeah, so anyway, I got, there's a meetup in Oklahoma next year, and this is just going to open up the world to me. I appreciate the family giving me this incredible gift, and now hopefully I can start using it before. It might be March, and I haven't been making videos, and that hurts my income, and I'm just so busy, as you can see. I moved chickens last night. I'll save that for the next video. But it's the extra work raising all these young ones is starting to die down, so I am going to create more time for myself, and hopefully more videos. Wouldn't it be great if I got a new car in every video? That is not going to happen. But yes, so have a look at my Teespring shop for some Groovy Eggs Farm merchandise. Another way you can help me out is through my Amazon link. Down in the description of this video, you'll see a statement. Shopping at Amazon helps me out. I get some revenue on commissions if you go through my link. You click on that link, you'll go to I've got a little storefront there where I've got some idea lists, but you don't have to buy anything from my idea list. If you just go to my little storefront there and then go off and search for whatever it is you would like to buy, I get small commissions on that. They can add up. They can help me put some insurance on this minivan. So that's another way down in the description that you can help me get on the road with the minivan. That's about all. I wish I had tons of extra chickens to sell right now, but that's a whole other video. I do have one small flock I've set aside for another friend in the area, but I do not raise chickens to adulthood and sell them. It's not profitable. If it was profitable, there would be a hen store where you could go to the hen store and buy hens and bring them home. But there are no hen stores because it is not profitable to raise them. It might be for some people under certain circumstances, but it costs $20 to $25 in chicken feed to raise a chicken for the first 6 months. And it's hard to make your money back when for every female you've got, there's also a male that also needs to be fed. So, yeah, it's not profitable for me to sell hens. The profit is in the hatching eggs, and most of the profit is in the baby chicks. But I'm not hatching anything until March. So as it stands now, this is going to stay parked here until March, until baby chick hatching season opens up. If you guys can help me out with some Amazon or some Teespring or whatever, I'll greatly appreciate it, and I'll get out there on the road and hopefully have more time to do more content. That's all for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for everything. Thanks to my family for this incredible gift. Thanks to Drew and Lindsay for taking me to Russellville to pick it up. That was Drew driving by. He's going to be right back. All right, that's enough for this video. Take it easy, everybody.